Well, it's that time of year again where me, my mate Kev, and Bertie Berlingo was on us travels. We went all the way up the east coast, as you can see, to the top of Scotland, over Loch Ness, down to Fort William, up over to Mull, and we're going to call in all different places. Welcome to over 1,000 miles of wildlife photography. See you soon. Well, we both slept well and refreshed, and we're on our way now from Garton to a place called Reuven, Loch Reuven, where the Slovenian grebes are nesting. So we're going to have a look at them. So I think it's 34 mile away, so we'll see you in a bit. Well, we're here, we've arrived at Loch Reuven. Don't know how to say it, but there it is, nature reserve, and we're here to try and see this beauty, the Slovenian grebe. Apparently it only nests here in the whole of UK. Let's go and have a look, see what we can do, see if we can get this beauty. There it is, look, Loch Reuven nature reserve. See you in a bit. Slavonian grebes have a wide global distribution, being found across Europe, Russia and North America. But they did not breed in Scotland until a pair was discovered in Inverness in 1909. However, they seem reluctant to spread from this area, and to this day almost all breeding attempts have been within 40 miles of Inverness. Now that's fascinating, do you not think? How rare is that? Well, it's that time of day again. We've got to get back to Bertie, get on the road. We're going all the way up to Inverness, down some of Loch Ness, because Kev wants to see the monster, although I've told him there's no such thing. And then we're going all the way down to Fort Gustus, down to Fort William, across Loch Linney, down the other side of Loch Linney, just for a few miles, and then we'll just pull up for the night, and we'll be somewhere about an hour away from the ferry in the morning. And good morning everybody. This is the last sleepover we've had on the way to the ferry. We're about an hour from the ferry now to get over to Mull, so tonight we'll be sleeping on Mull. This is what we've been using, Bertie Berlingo, and I thought it's a good time to show you the setup we use to do this sort of thing. So let's have a look. It's a Citroen Berlingo 1900 diesel, good on fuel, an outwell awning on the back, which is tailor-made really for the Berlingos and the Peugeots. Good awnings, last a long time. Good midge netting on the back if we need it. Well, let's start with the sleeping quarters, the showering quarters, the washing quarters. Cheap pop-up tent, dead easy. As you can see, a USB charger to charge that up. That's a little pump. USB charger, that's all it is. A nice little shower head at the top. Simple as that. All you do is get half a cold bucket full of water, saucepan full of hot water, tip it in, and it's a shower. And a good shower at that. Simple as that. And then you come round here, sleeping quarters. That's my bed there. That's where I sleep there. This is where we charge everything up. This is the charging station for all the cameras, batteries, the laptops and all that. And then round here, this is where Kev sleeps. That's his bed. It's a collapsible bed, folds up. It's not one of the fishing beds. I don't think it's a different type, but it does him. He sleeps well on it. And then inside, obviously my bed again. And then we've got a cupboard window which we built. And yeah, by the way, I must mention all this has been built by me and Kev. None on it's brought. So a window cupboard for all bits and bobs we put in. They're easy to make. And of course, you can't go without your TV. There's a TV there. We very rarely use it, but we do use it when we get, there's some places you get a good TV reception, so we do have it on. And then in the top shelf, cooking facilities is, let's have a look, 2 portable cookers and with canisters in, which we find better. You can just buy new canisters and you can take the cooker out and put it on a table outside and cook if it's not windy. So we like that one. So that's simple. And then, of course, the major thing with anything like this is keeping your food fresh. Well, you won't get no fresher than a fridge freezer. So in this drawer there's a fridge freezer. It's a compressor fridge freezer. It runs off 12 volt. And how this runs, there's a 100 watt solar panel on the roof, auxiliary battery under the bed, and then that keeps it running all day. We've got a little kettle, then we've got all this in here. Look, excuse the rubbish, because we always, and that's another thing, always bag your rubbish. Even if there's rubbish here and it's not yours, bag it, take it away. We've got this, look, all the pots, pans, everything you need. We don't go out, nothing. We're not roughing it, it's quite comfortable. To be honest, this is Bertie's comfortable. Oh, and there's another thing I want to show you. If you're going out like this, then what we find one of the hardest things to get, especially up this high end up of Scotland, is drinking water. So, what we have, for us teas and coffees, we have a little gadget called the Lifesaver. There it is. It's a 5 litre tank. And what we can do with that, we can pull up next to any river, any water source, natural water source, providing it's not salt water. Fill that up, pump that handle, and there's a filter in it. And it comes out pure, clean drinking water. And that's why it's called a Lifesaver. So for making teas and coffees, for me and Kev, for making teas and coffees, that's a Lifesaver on its own, just teas and coffees. And of course it's boiled, we boil it after. So there's Bertie Berlingo. And his name Bertie, if anybody wants to know, is after my father. So there you go. This is Bertie Berlingo. Oh, and by the way, that's where we park for the night. Take a look at that. That's out our bedroom windows. So we'll see you in a bit.